Hello everyone, I am Saranjit Singh from Akal Academy Rodi. Today we will discuss Chapter 8 Motion of Class 9th. So let's start. So today we will discuss these topics. First, motion. Second, distance. Third, displacement. Fourth, example related to distance and displacement. Fifth, speed and average speed. Sixth, uniform speed. And at the last, non-uniform speed. So the first topic is a motion. What is a motion? An object is said to be in motion when its position changes with time. That means if there is any object, any body, if its position changes with respect to time, then we can say that object or that body is in motion. Example, suppose there is a cyclist. If its position changes with respect to time, then we can say that object or that body is in motion. Now, the second topic is distance. What is a distance? So, the definition of distance is distance traveled by a body is the actual length of the path covered by a moving body irrespective of the direction which is the body travels. That means if there is any object, any body who travels on any path, any type of path. So what is the actual length of that path? It is called distance. But this distance does not depend on the direction in which the body travels. Okay? So distance, it is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means it has only a magnitude but not direction. So distance does not depend on the direction. Second, distance traveled by a moving body cannot be negative or zero. That means if there is any body which is in motion, so the distance traveled by that body cannot be negative or cannot be zero value. Okay, it has only a positive values. Third point, SI unit of distance is meter. Now, next, displacement. So, displacement, it is the shortest distance between the initial and final position. Suppose there is any point at here. Okay, this is the first position, initial point. Suppose after some time this point displaces to another position, suppose at here. This is the second position or the final position of the same point. So what is the shortest distance between the initial point and the final position? So it always be a straight line. So this is called displacement. Okay. So displacement, it is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it has both magnitude as well as direction. Second point, it can either be a positive, negative or zero. That means displacement have either a positive values, negative values or zero values. Third point, SI unit of displacement is meter because it is the distance. It is the shortest distance. But it has a direction. Now next, example related to distance and displacement. Suppose there are 3 points, point A, point B and point C. Suppose there is any child, okay, who want to go from point A to point C via point B. The distance between the point A and B is 4 meter and the distance between the point B and C is 3 meter and the distance between the point A and C is 5 meter. So when the child starts journey from moving from point A to point B, then he travels some distance, that is a 4 meter, and then he will go to the point C. Okay, so the distance between the point B and C is 3 meters. So the total distance traveled by a child uh, starting from the point A, final point is C, but it travels through a point B. So the total distance covered by a child, it is equal to 4 meter plus 3 meter, it is equal to 7 meter. Now, what was the initial point? Initial point was A. What is the final point? It is a C point. So what is the shortest distance between the initial position and the final position? It is the 5 meter. That means 5 meter it is a displacement. But 4 meter plus 3 meter it is the distance. That means 7 meter it is the distance. Now next, speed. What is a speed? So the definition of speed is speed. It is the distance traveled by a time taken. So in how much time, how much distance is traveled by a body, that is called speed, and it gives us an idea how slow or fast that body is moving. If the body is moving slow, then that means the speed is less. If the body is moving fast, that means the speed is more. Okay, so this is the formula of the speed. So speed it is equal to distance traveled by time taken. That means in how much time, how much distance is covered by the body. That is called speed. Now, speed it is a scalar quantity. Why? Because it depends on the distance. And because the distance is a scalar quantity, time is also a scalar quantity. So that means speed is a scalar quantity. Now, second point, SI unit of speed is meter per second, because distance has a unit meter and time has a unit, SI unit is second. So that means SI unit of speed is meter per second. Now next, average speed. It is the total distance traveled by a body divided by total time taken. Okay, so how much total distance traveled by a body, and how much total time taken by a body to cover that distance, that is called average speed. Now the next topic is a uniform speed. So a body has a uniform speed if it cover equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, that is called uniform speed. If any body cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then we can say that body has a uniform speed. Example, suppose a car is moving at 50 km per hour in a straight line. Okay, that means in every hour he cover same distance 50 km. That means the speed of the car is the same. So this is the graph between the distance and time. So that means if any body or any car or any object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, the graph it should be a straight line but has some slope, this type. Okay, so this is the graph related to uniform speed. Now next is non-uniform speed. So a body has non-uniform speed if it cover unequal distance in equal interval of times. Okay, that means in equal interval of time a body covers unequal distance. Okay, example, motion of a car in city or on busy roads. Okay, so there is a non-uniform speed of that body. So this is the graph. So in this graph, the distance time graph, it's not a straight line graph. Okay, Sometimes the distance covered by a car increases and sometimes decreases with respect to time. So the graph is a not a straight line. So this type of graph, it indicates that there is a non-uniform speed. Okay. So thank you very much.